Up next, we have Henriksen with HP 5PC All Portraits with commentary by Nixo. Well, without further ado, good luck and take it away.
Thank you for the intro. If you don't mind, I'll hop right into the game, Nixo, because we don't have a lot of time to waste. I'll choose slot 2. You'll notice that it's a weird language that you've never seen before, and that is because I am currently playing in Portuguese.
Yeah, which is definitely fast.
Yeah, very, very fast. Alright, so for the timing people, the timer people, I don't know who's controlling the timer.
One moment.
Okay,
You
almost there.
still have some issues there.
Oh, okay, I'll wait.
We'll get this run, I'm sure.
Yeah, I'm sure. Well, we might as well introduce ourselves. Hi, I'm Henriksen. I'm the resident bow tie user. And join with me is a more experienced player who will actually commentate the run quite well, which is Nixo.
Well, that's quite a compliment. I'm not sure if that's actually true about HP5. Because I don't know much about this game apart from casual experience, but I love being here, so thanks for having me.
Yeah, thank you for accepting the invitation to commentate. I'm sure it will be an interesting one. It's quite a short run, all portraits, not as short as chess. I think that's the only one.
It's interesting. I feel like it hasn't always been that short. I know for all mini games it wasn't, and I think it's the same for this run, because when it was made, I think you had to actually finish the game after getting all portraits or something like that. So
actually no, the run used to be shorter because it would only count from when you first got to Hogwarts.
Yeah, that was
Not
a
the
state.
tutorial. Yeah.
There's been a few rule changes in this category.
Which is surprising because not a lot of people have run it, unfortunately.
Alright, guys.
Are we ready? Okay.
You can count down now.
Yes. Okay, so the run starts in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Since we forgot there was that menu, so I lost 2 seconds, that's fine. So, all portraits, as the name entails, the category is about people running very fast and unlocking all the portraits. That's about it.
And to be honest, one of the best parts of this game, because they're actually quite creative with their little mini quests, which we won't too much understand because in Portuguese, but I think we can explain more about it when we get to them. So.
I don't have another version outside of this one, and I didn't want to install English or any other languages.
O que é que estás a fazer? I like the Portuguese stuff. I've actually played.
Não estou a fazer nada.
Did I request that one?
Oh não. Façam-nos parar!
Portuguese dub's quite
Expecto patrono!
You'll find with line direction, with
Expecto patronum!
but it's a different dub that people aren't used to seeing, so that's the reason why I decided to show it off. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Is it actually the movie voice actors? Do you know?
It's the movie voice actors for HP4 because we never dubbed HP5. Because we only dub stuff for children and HP5 onwards is a little bit too dark.
Depois dele ter feito as malas. Até logo, Harry.
Sim, obrigado,
Yeah,
Tom.
most of those are the voice actors for the HP4 movie and stuff. Alright, I have to... Oh, this is so much
Não
faster
tenho feito
skipping
nada.
dialogue.
Tu é que tens divertido na sede da ordem.
Yeah, so
I mean,
Não é assim tão divertido.
first start of the
Tenho
game.
feito muitas limpezas também.
A Mrs. Weasley leva a limpeza muito a sério.
So we want to
Tem
set
que
the
empurrar tudo
game
o
to
que está nesta
still
sala
use
contra a
mouse
parede
inputs,
para a mãe poder limpar o chão.
even though
Não
we
há
mostly
problema,
cast
Harry.
stuff using
Já
the
não
arrow
estás em
keys
casa dos
because it's
Dursleys.
slightly faster.
Aqui podes usar magia.
But by having this double
e de pulso.
input, which is the
Dá um
mouse
jeito,
and
mas
the
ainda não
keyboard.
aprendi esses
You
feitiços.
can actually
Basta
press
fazeres como eu.
3 different buttons to skip
Primeiro
dialogue,
vamos treinar
which makes
Axio.
it so much
Vou
faster.
usar aquela cadeira para te mostrar.
And that
Primeiro,
was something I
tens
only
de
found
apontar
out
para a
very
cadeira.
recently.
Depois
so
mexes a varinha
I can't wait to
assim.
save time
Depois
to
dizes
PB
Axio.
because of that. My PB is a 49.35,
Axio.
so I'm looking to see if I can beat that.
É isso! Agora mostra-me outra vez.
Isso vai acelerar as
Would be
coisas.
nice.
Basta apontar, mover a varinha assim e dizer
I hope so.
de
I hope
pulso.
I get an actual good time.
De pulso. De
Showcase the
Muito bem, é. Agora experimenta o seguinte.
De pulso.
I feel like it's very underrated.
Bom, temos
Oh,
que passar
okay.
tudo
I thought you meant this
para
was
ali.
the fun part.
É
You
isso
just learn
mesmo.
spells.
Oh no, this is not the fun part. The fun part's running around like a headless chicken in Hogwarts.
Yeah, I agree. It's actually a really elaborate route. I think the 8 makes this one, I might be wrong with. And it works out really well, which is super satisfying. But we'll
No, gee, why?
classic Ginny.
Obrigada. Isto
I
talvez
couldn't
faça a mãe
hold
parar de
this
se
serious.
queixar durante
I
alguns
tried to
minutos.
skip.
Yeah, that
Viste o Ron?
very weird
Ou a
captain
Hermione?
skip that I
A
think
mãe deu
is
coisas para fazer a
random-ish.
todos.
Like, I don't
Eles
think
estão em
anyone
qualquer
gets it
lado.
consistently, but
procurá-los.
if you
Até
spam
logo,
top
Ginny.
serious, this entire
tal
block
foi o
of
teu verão?
cutscenes sometimes
Aposto que o
skips.
teu verão foi melhor que o meu.
I
Preso nos
tried to get it.
Dursleys.
I don't
O
think I've ever
Dumbledore
gotten
fez-nos
it,
jurar que não
so
escrevíamos.
that's
Ele achou que era
consistency.
melhor. Ficou
That's
mesmo
fine.
zangado
Now
quando soube
Ginny
dos
messing up
Dementors.
that room.
Se eu não tivesse ficado preso nos
That doesn't
Dursleys, se
usually
calhar isso não
happen,
tinha
so-
acontecido.
A Molly também te recrutou para as tarefas
Yeah, it's like
domésticas,
it's a
Hermione.
really
Estou a reparar
weird
isto.
skip. A lot of stuff in
Então nós
HP5 is a bit
ajudamos-te.
weird when it comes to a speedrunning perspective.
Reparo
and
é ideal para
sometimes
isto.
works and sometimes just doesn't.
Vê o que eu faço.
Like the one
Aponta para a
cutscene
coisa que
skip
estiver
in
partida.
Defense Against the Dark
Depois
Arts that
mexes a
we've
varinha
only seen
assim
once.
e dizes reparo,
It's like a minute or more, I think. So, yep,
No one can replicate.
reparo.
very fun stats.
Yep, I like the game.
Boa.
To be fair, it's a fun speedrun, like every now and then.
Excelente.
Every now and then is the best definition that I've ever heard.
I think that's an
Alright.
important. Because I don't know, this game can really be.
A sério, isto
But, thankfully,
O que
you only have to
aconteceu
play
àqueles
parts of
Dementors?
it with the portraits.
Pensava
today.
que estava seguro perto dos
Yep.
Muggles.
Yep.
Foi
We,
sorte
only,
o
we
Luke
get
ter
to play
ensinado
some of
o
the fun
Expecto
parts,
Patronum.
which is a
Pois,
random side
eu sou assim,
questing.
cheio de sorte. É uma sorte ser expulso de Hogwarts
I mean,
por
this
impedir
game
um
is
Dementor de
one
me dar um
random, big
beijo.
random side
Vais ver que
quest, so-
depressa voltas a Hogwarts.
Não
That's
se demorar
true,
este
that's
tempo
true,
todo a
actually.
fazer as malas.
Então nós ajudamos-te.
Just
Wingardium Leviosa.
I
Um
guess
feitiço
this
de
game
levantar.
is a good Harry Potter
Observa com
experience.
atenção.
Not necessarily
Aponta a
good Harry
varinha para a
Potter game,
roupa
even though I
e
love
depois
it a bit.
move-a assim.
Wow, that's a great definition, actually.
Because
Wingardium
it's
Leviosa.
mostly just running around.
Agora que estão no ar, podemos
seeing Easter
mover as
eggs and
roupas.
references and
Assim,
meeting
para largares
characters
as
as well.
roupas no baú,
In terms of
basta quebrares o
actual
feitiço.
gameplay, you could do better.
Wingardium Leviosa!
Yeah, it's very immersive. You feel like you're
Bom
going
lançamento.
Ah, that's the...
including homework and
Boa, Harry.
Yep. Harry, come on. Harry didn't want to cast that.
Bom lançamento.
Come on. Stop aiming at the one Ron's levitating, Harold.
Yeah, the one-time run is actually useful when Harry wants to take it away from him.
Yeah, I know, right?
Not okay.
Obrigado. Não faço ideia de como essas coisas se espalham.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Wingardium
Útil para mover as
Leviosa.
coisas. E para manter as
Love
piugas
the
do Ron
Portuguese
a uma
accent
boa
as well.
distância.
But yeah, this was the
é a
basic
minha Ana
tutorial.
sobre
We
o
just go
assunto.
around and
Diz que
custom
não te podem
spells
expulsar.
just to learn
Sim.
the
Mas o
mouse
que andavam os
movements
Dementors a
and
fazer
analog
aqui?
Essa
movements.
é uma
We,
excelente pergunta.
this and
Tenho
the
de
arrow
ir a uma
keys.
reunião.
Yeah, there's also a very nice soft
Será que
mode
esta
here.
reunião é
Yep.
Thankfully,
importante?
avoided it.
Vamos
That's
procurar
that's
os
why I
outros.
took a little longer to skip the cutscene.
Yeah, if you skip it too fast, basically
noite.
Hermione and Sirius
Toda a gente estava à
collide
tua
in the middle
espera,
of the
vem por
door
aqui.
frame, and they just like don't let each other pass,
Dumbledore.
and it actually leads to the cutscene never being
Estás a pensar o
resolved,
mesmo
so
que eu.
you
Yep.
just get stuck.
Which is brilliant. Now we're on
I mean,
to
it's
pre-rendered.
it worked. Yeah.
Yep.
Podemos usar o
I
manto
like how the
invisibilidade,
pre-rendered
mas vai ser
cutscenes are always
difícil manter
16
uma
by 9. I
proteção
just forgot about
eficaz.
that.
Sabes a importância que o Voldemort lhe dá? Temos de descobrir uma coisa.
Consegues ouvir?
Voldemort procura uma arma qualquer. Talvez seja algo que
Something
mata
like
muita
that.
gente.
It's not
reunião acabou.
wonderful, no.
Depressa para a cama antes que a mãe nos
Seja lá o que
apanhe.
for, espero que esteja do nosso lado.
But you know, it ain't that bad. You only get creepy Harold here. That's fine. But we're after this long ass cutscene. This cutscene takes like almost 2 minutes.
Estou quase.
Actually get
Vá,
to
Harry! Sala de audiências 10,
Hogwarts.
desengamote completo. E para um caso simples de magia feita por menores.
We don't start routing yet.
Todos os que estiverem a favor da condenação!
Like for a little while, it will just be normal any percent. Then actually start getting some.
Também queremos dar as boas-vindas ao novo professor de defesa contra as artes das trevas, a professora Dolores Umbridge, que...
Obrigada, diretor. O ministro da magia sempre achou que a educação era da maior
They want to tease you, I
importância.
guess. One of the doors are
Embora o
locked.
progresso apenas pelo
There's
progresso
Snape
deva
in
ser
front of the way to
desencorajado.
the viaduct.
Ela é amiga do Fudge. Estava na audiência.
O novo e o velho.
Muito esclarecedor.
Devemos preservar o que ser preservado.
Mas esse monte tem coisas
E remover as
importantes.
práticas que devem ser proibidas.
Yeah.
Obrigado, professora Umbridge, e a todos os outros
Better than
recém-chegados.
HP6.
Bem-vindos a
which locks
Hogwarts.
most of the castle for like halfway through. Though HP6 is a lot more linear, so I guess it doesn't really
I'm reading a lot of chat where it says the game's a bit loud. I don't know if you have any means to change that without crashing.
I can try to be quick. I'll try.
Yeah.
Hang on. If I'm speedy, this might work.
I hope I'm not killing your tournament PB here with this, but
Well, that's fine. There we go. Hope it's a little bit less loud.
that's cool.
So I need to roll this map, select Hermione, come over here, cast at that, and then run inside. Harry, there's an open door. Okay, thank you. If I get a PB after all tabbing, that would be wonderful.
I put like 10-15 seconds, I think you can, I believe.
I hope it's better for people
As
in
pessoas
chat.
só começaram a gostar dos tornados quando eles ganharam a liga. Vamos
Also,
passar.
you did a strat there,
Não
which
queremos
we
fazer
don't want to
Hermione's
let
strat.
unnoticed, because you did cast at the locks, which means Harry gets his first experience in the cutscene with Cho. I forgot what that does, but it's fast for some reason.
Bom, descobri
I
qualquer
believe
coisa.
it locks the stairs in place for a little while, because we got this cutscene like multitasking weird stuff.
Com a nossa sorte encontramos outra câmara dos segredos.
And it also makes it so the kid that we have to ask the passwords to later on is in a specific
Coisas que a maior
spot.
parte
That's
das
good.
pessoas nunca viu.
Queres dizer que há
Yeah,
outra
he
câmara?
doesn't walk
Não é uma
like, too
câmara.
far away, he's just really close to the portrait.
Yep.
Eu encontrei
That's what
enquanto
we
estava
want.
escondida nos canos. Sempre que alguém
And
dá
here's
um
weird
descoberto,
Portuguese Myrtle.
aparecem coisas especiais na sala.
What's her name in Portuguese?
Coisas
Is it Myrtle?
especiais
No, that's like the only
E o
game,
nesta sala das
the only
recompensas?
name we've translated. It's
Basta
Murta.
perguntar à Murta.
Ah,
A
There
Murta
we go,
conta
that's written
tudo.
out there.
Oh yeah, close
É
enough.
segredo.
That's like the only one we
Descobrido
translated though. I don't know why that one specifically.
It's probably because of the moaning Myrtle part, like alliteration kind of thing. Oh wait, no, it's still an M. That doesn't
Yeah, it's
really
still
change.
an M. It makes no sense. I don't know. Harold, come on. Okay. I don't know. It's like the only name we've translated in European Portuguese. Brazilian Portuguese has a lot of translated names, like. Okay, speak to him. See,
Olá.
he's here, which is a perfect spot to speak to get the password. And now I need to use my magic to flip this around and examine it, and talk to people, and skip stuff, and off we go. To the good conversations we just had.
It's very immersive. Can't read the timetable if you don't know magic, though. Don't know what classes you have. You need to pulse it.
Yeah, first years are screwed. Oh, stairs, come on. Well.
That's
So-
fun. That's why HP5 speedrunning can be a little bit infuriating. The stairs
Come on.
are full RNG. So
There we go.
There's like slight movement to manipulate them, sort of, which doesn't always work, but you can try to signal them that they should come back or move, but it's tough.
Yep. Didn't really work that well over there, but oh well. Happens. I got very bad staircase RNG on my PB, so I'm not too fussed about it.
Yeah, that's what matters. The PB at Parathon. Yeah, you're on your way to the Fencing's Dark Arts, where Neville gets bullied by first year.
Harry decided he wanted to go back.
Para de apontar essa varinha para mim.
I don't remember how to point the wand in keyboard, so I'll just use the mouse for now.
I think it's control.
Okay, thank you.
But I
it's a rumor, is it? Rumor has it. If you press control, Harry, you'll attack your classmates. Alright,
that is beautifully accurate.
Cinematic tower. But yeah, but we're mostly just going for any % at the moment, so there's not a lot of stuff to. That's weird if you've seen HB5. Any %.
Yeah. It's a lot of running around, really, not really many strats at the moment.
Yep.
And watch cutscenes, of course.
Yeah. The perfect game experience, of course.
Níveis básicos de feitiçaria. Exato.
It's just like watching the movie.
Fs.
Yeah.
Estudem muito e serão recompensados.
I forgot the voice
Se não
actress for them, which
fizerem,
was
as
annoying in
consequências poderão ser graves.
Perfect. That's what she's supposed to be, after all.
Aqui não diz nada sobre usar feitiços de defesa.
I can't really complain about the voice casting.
Não consigo pensar numa razão para usarem feitiços de defesa.
Eu sei lá. Talvez porque o Lord
So now
Voldemort
people are
voltou.
upset that we can't
Não é
do
mentira!
magic.
Eu vi-o! Eu lutei com ele!
Alright, Harry.
Castigo, Sr. Potter! Hoje,
So we
no gabinete.
are
Agora, toda a gente lê
going
o
to
primeiro capítulo. Dados básicos para
going to Fred and
principiantes.
George to learn some spells, which are definitely qualified people.
Nem acredito que ela não nos deixa praticar feitiços num ano de NBFs.
Estás aborrecida por isso. E não por um professor dizer a toda a gente que eu sou mentiroso.
And then after we learn
George, eles já fizeram
In the meantime, we have a new donation from Carbon, valuing $5. No message, sadly, but we have more incentives for Flowmate cosplay for HP1 PC any %, and poll for Slytherin during the legacy run by Skillet.
Ooh.
Thank you so much for all your donation. Remember, there are various ways to donate. You can type !donate in chat or use the extension under the stream.
Lots of Slytherins in our chat and donations and stuff, which is very interesting to see.
Vamos procurar o Fred e o George.
I'm going, Ron. Ron's just complaining about where we're going.
He wants to sleep, I think.
Boy, Harry, I'm exhausted.
Lá estão eles.
Or beans, I guess.
Or beans. Yeah, now we get to talk to... Are you serious? Okay.
Olá, perfeitos.
That was like perfect blocking point.
É Umbridge. Ela não nos quer ensinar nada
well.
prático em defesa contra as artes das trevas.
Nós ouvimos dizer.
Yeah,
Então,
it's time
querem a
to
nossa
learn
ajuda?
some of the most
O
basic
que achas,
attack
George?
spells.
Achas que com estas pobres criaturas é melhor começar
One
do
of them's
princípio, todos a
translated
pegar nas
differently.
varinhas.
Ooh.
Agora, o melhor adversário.
Let's see if it's
é um adversário
Expelliarmus.
sem varinhas. Queres demonstrar, George? Com o maior prazer, Fred.
Is it going to be this one or the next one?
Expelliarmus!
Nah, this one's the same.
Feito, George. Quase que pedido que verdade nas aulas.
Alright.
Agora fazes tu, Harry.
Expelliarmus!
É assim mesmo.
Go on, man.
Agora sim vou ensinar àqueles dois.
Go on.
Boa!
Oh, this one didn't count.
Expelliarmus!
That's fine.
Yeah.
Muito bem.
Basically, the way they work is that they
Olha,
have to
o
walk back to
Expelliarmus
their
até é
default
bom.
spot,
Mas
sort
quando
of,
queremos
and
tirar
only
o
then the
Slytherin do
Expelliarmus
sério,
count.
não há nada como
Yeah, you're still moving
como o Fred irá
before.
demonstrar.
Yeah.
So now we have Stupidificar, which is a brilliant name.
Estupidificar! Nada mal.
It translates to stupefy, so I guess it works.
Estupidificar! Agora tipo ensinar aquilo que
Yeah, it sounds similar enough.
Now we get a random Slytherin wants to duel us.
Convenient bully showing up so we can practice our spells.
Yeah, we don't mind too much because we can do this. Stop running.
Yeah, dueling is pretty straightforward. I mean,
Wingardium
knocking down
Leviosa!
it's not the greatest mechanic in this game.
Did I do it in time?
Boa noite, Sr. Potter.
Almost.
Sabe por que está aqui?
Sim, por dizer a verdade.
Okay, so
Eu é que
now
decido o que é verdade.
the real fun
Não
begins
devo
because we're
dizer
going to
mentira.
start reviewing
O que tens na mão? Pensava que a Umbridge tinha mandado escrever.
Well, in the meantime, we have
Vamos
yet
falar com a
another
Hermione.
donation
Ela deve
from
saber qualquer
Forgetful
coisa para te curar a
Simmer
mão.
with $10, saying Team Puffs always, much love, contributing to the Flowmate cosplay and also voting for Hufflepuff during Skillet's legacy run. Thank you very much, Forgetful.
Se formos à grande escadaria do segundo andar, há uma passagem perto de dos retratos.
Yep, and we are now off in Hogwarts in the meantime. Learning how to unlock portraits finally, which is the main objective after all.
Yep. So now, this is where... Come on, staircases, come on. Really?
They've been brutal.
Swap? Swap over? Is Ron standing on them? No, he's not.
Vamos à
When in
biblioteca.
doubt, it's always run though.
I am going to the biblioteca, don't worry. Yeah. So, we're first going to start by... Really?
Find more bad staircase RNG.
This is worse than my PB! We're going to start by going into the third floor for a little bit. Because there's a portrait that we want to start the quest of right away. Which is this fellow over here.
Perdão, guarda uma passagem
Who
secreta.
connects the third floor to the second
Guarda uma
floor
passagem secreta.
close to Monumental's bathroom.
Sim, guardo.
And he says, oh yeah, I
Mas não
do
ouço
have a
a
secret
senha.
passage, but I haven't heard the
50
password in like 50
Sim,
years.
50 anos.
So,
A não ser que
that's your
conheça
clue.
alguém que aqui estivesse há 50 anos. Pode ser difícil encontrar
You
a
can
minha
probably
senha.
guess where we're going afterwards, eventually. We're going to speak to. Yeah, Dumbledore. And then we will want to get the second floor portrait already. Yes, I know.
Olá,
Hermione.
guarda uma passagem secreta, não guarda?
Ora, uma mente curiosa. A sua dedução está
Because
correta.
the second floor
Eu sou uma
portrait is
sentinela
one
dessa
of the
passagem,
most
embora só
useful
deixe
ones
passar
in
se
this
tiverem uma
one.
mente
I'm gonna use it a
acutilante.
couple
Quer
times.
dizer, como num teste.
Nem mais. Se desejar ajudar a minha demanda pelo conhecimento.
And we're also going to
deve
get the
procurar
first
aluno do
floor
primeiro ano
portrait,
da
which is
Ravenclaw
probably the most
e
useful
descobrir de onde veio
portrait
Rowena Ravenclaw.
in the game
Uma
overall.
tarefa simples, mas
Which
mesmo
connects
assim
the
informativa.
first, connects the first floor to the Transfiguration Courtyard, which is very far away.
Há aqui uma passagem
So we want to
secreta.
start both of them, and they both wanted to talk to someone in their house.
Harry Potter.
One Ravenclaw, one Hufflepuff,
Mas só os
to
que
get some
apresentam as cores de
answers
Hufflepuff
for
ou
questions.
senha podem entrar.
Hufflepuff. Certo.
And we have another donation from Brainstone, $25, saying, very excited about this marathon. Good luck to all runners. Schlüsser for life. Gotta throw in a German HP culture insider. Voting for Flow, made cosplay, choosing Slytherin for Skillet's legacy run, and also redeeming a character name for the legacy kill Ranrock later.
Merece uma recompensa, Sr. Potter.
We're getting a lot of Slytherin.
Yeah, it's weird.
Who knew they existed all along?
Rowena
I thought they were a
Ravenclaw
myth.
veio dos vales da Escócia.
I thought
Yeah,
everyone was
excelente.
Team Puffs.
Mantenho a minha fé em Ravenclaw. Eu diria que os seus esforços valem um
yeah.
ano de notável. O caminho está aberto. Na próxima
Well,
vez
we have
basta
Be
dizer
Kind with
estudo
$1 saying I'm people poor but still want to contribute a bit. Sadly, no incentive contribution, but thank you very much, Be Kind. We appreciate that.
Yep. Thank you very much. Again, all donations are appreciated. You don't have to donate because everyone has different means. But if you do, it's for the cause.
Absolutely. Every euro, dollar is appreciated and helps.
And now we're in pursuit of knowledge.
Literally, yeah. I like that.
Because knowledge is running away from us. Harry, target the thing I want you to.
Yeah, it's a pretty annoying quest. We have to keep on repositioning the table. I just want to put a small teaser because we have 5 PSP in this marathon, and if you think it's bad on PC, it's so much worse on PSP.
Yeah, you'll be grateful that you played this on consoles.
Yeah.
No, PSP actually has some very cool stuff, and you'll be able to compare a little. Harry, climb out of it. And before we get the book in, what is going on with the table? I guess that works. We want to start
não é o
this
Harry
quest.
Potter. Li tudo sobre ti. Tudo. Estás sempre demais.
We do have Caramba.
mentira.
Mentira. Mentira.
If you've played a lot of
não é.
Spanish,
Tem que ser
like
verdade.
HP6
Bom,
or
mas há
something,
dias
you'll
que não leio
recognize it.
jornal.
Pois, posso usar o atalho por trás do seu retrato?
Oh, não, apenas para funcionários. Atenção, eu podia abrir uma exceção. Se me disseres qual é o cabeçalho do profeta diário de hoje, eu deixo passar. Está bem?
We have to find one now to get his password.
That's indeed what he wants. Climb the damn table. Harold moves like a lorry. He is not the most agile in this version. Oftentimes there's some things we don't want him to. Right,
Yeah,
so if...
for Quidditch player, it's not very athletic.
Yeah, exactly. You think it'd be better than that. Okay, so the footsteps wanted us to go through the portrait, but we actually do not want to do that at all. We want to do something that's a lot faster, because it already gets us a new portrait done. Cheers.
Reparo! Já chega!
To get a portrait through the wall. We reparoed 2 suits of armor. And we get a new portrait.
Obrigado, obrigado. Ele é deles, tenho a certeza.
Yeah, I think he's like there's another portrait in front of the portrait that's speaking, so he feels watched. And we basically blocked the other one.
Yeah, that's essentially what happens. Actually, I want to go over here because it's slightly faster. And now we're going to go to Myrtle's bathroom to take a look at the book we just found, because it's a book about practicing spells, and we don't want Umbridge to find out that we're reading it.
Yeah, or the bad first year spells. Gotta be careful learning those.
Incêndio!
Terrifying incendio.
Caramba!
I mean, it could be great if it set stuff on fire, so it's sort of dangerous spell, but I've really not forgotten that since HP1.
There we go. We casted a couple more
Não acendas as luzes! Tenho uma dor de cabeça!
and we've summoned Myrtle.
Yep. Last story cutscene of the run, sort of. I mean, there's one afterwards, but after that it's only portrait routing.
Yeah.
Olá, Murta!
It's fun.
That didn't sound like it's fun, but I agree.
I'm not doing a very good job at selling this. This is actually a really cool run. It gets you very much used to a lot of tech that you have in HP5.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think it's very good to get into the game before you do an NSS or something.
Yeah, it's a fun, shorter run, at least.
That's why I run it. If it was too long, I wouldn't. No, that's a lie. I did HP6 90%.
Nós temos que nos poder defender. E se a Umbridge se recusa a ensinar-nos,
This game's much better. We've done a little bit of weird routing, starting a couple of quests, portraits already, and we're going to see a lot more very fun ones. We actually have to recruit one person for the DA to get one of the portraits, because otherwise it doesn't count for the completion of the got all portraits timer thingy.
Temos de encontrar Neville.
Vamos procurar Neville.
Everyone whipped up their wands, that's weird.
Neville disse que estaria na estufa de herbologia. Vamos procurá-lo.
So now the arrows are showing a path that is slightly longer than what we want. Because if you come over to, well, if you don't bump into random students, going through the portrait we unlocked on the 5th floor, and you're going to say, we didn't unlock any portraits on the 5th floor. No, but we unlocked them earlier by repairing suits of armor. If you talk to him, it's slightly faster to get the level.
Lá está Neville.
Incêndio. Oh não!
It's a nice little shortcut. The casting hit him through the wall.
Lá Neville.
It didn't really want to.
I completely forgot this quest exists, by the way. There's a bit more story before we get the portrait.
Yeah, there's a little bit more. It's the last couple of bits. Hello?
This part is just, some people might have some very bad memories if they played it on the Wii. It's like borderline impossible to go to the time.
Oh yeah. Running plants in the Wii is terrifying. And I was struggling a little bit because I think one of them was stuck behind a door. So they didn't want to cast. Are you... Okay, thank you. I love this game. Alright. Oh, Harry, don't go over the edge. It's not worth it, buddy.
No.
It's not worth it. I know Neville can be a little bit of a pain, but it's not worth it. So this is the last cutscene of the game. Or the last pre-rendered cutscene that we'll see.
Yes. Now it's finally true.
Yeah. So, you might be looking at your timers and saying, oh, it's been like half an hour. I actually don't know because I have OBS in front of the timer. You might think it's like half an hour gone. How do you get everything in less than 20 minutes? And it's because most portraits are actually very quick to get if you follow a good route, which we will. Most of them are quite easy quests to get the portraits. It's just go over to some place, fetch an item or talk to a person and then come back. Except for that guy that connects to the boathouse. Screw that guy.
Well, we have yet another donation. Keep in mind it's only been 30 minutes since this run has started. We have Portal Guy 1000, also known as Portal, by all of us with $25 saying Henrik is one sexy beast, Nixo is one sexy voice, Chungus is one sexy Chungus, hashtag spread love for HP5, hashtag HP4 is an underrated masterpiece, hashtag Renee Bay forever. Renaming the character for the Legacy First Day run. What's also important to remember is that we are approaching the milestone of Orthon 4, which was $331 altogether for charity. And again, it's only been 30 minutes since the run started. And we also have the HP6 PC Potion Rush bonus run by Nikki, which you can contribute to if you would like. That's all for now.
Posso usar o seu atalho, por favor?
Alright, and immediately we start another quest. The quest for this guy is just basically find the other me. Most people probably meet him on the way to the hospital wing from the 4th floor, because this one's quite well hidden. But we started here because it's faster.
And this one is so much cooler as well on PSP because he actually scrolls from side to side, so it's like 3 different artworks. And on PC it's always just the same guy, and it's kind of weird finding the other version of him. It's just him again, basically. So
yeah, that's true. You can tell that a lot of corners had to be cut for stairs.
yeah, probably in the development.
Yeah, exactly. Not for stairs, but for the development.
No. No, this might have taken them a while as well, this grand staircase.
We haven't gotten one. Not one so far. Okay. So we want to start this quest of the guy who asked us to talk to a lot of different portraits.
O que quer isso dizer?
Yeah, I completely forgot the order, I have to admit.
Oh, I know the order. It's the order of the
Wait,
finish.
Uma passagem secreta.
Oh,
But I actually do know the order.
estou cheia de fome.
So this person wants you to talk to a different portrait in the grand staircase, which is quite simple to do, to basically fetch us some food.
Então tem alguma senha que eu preciso de saber para quando cá passar outra vez?
It's quite an easy one to get.
Se perguntar ao Gifford Hubbard,
Yeah, it's basically talking to the first floor portrait, who's also part of the long quest that you triggered before, so I don't know, this guy seems popular.
The guy knows everything. He can fetch food for her. He's the one who tells us the password. He's the last guy you have to talk to for the 4th floor password.
Vamos ver o que é que se arranja.
Forgot his name, sadly. I'm sure he's a cool guy.
Yeah, I've forgotten as well, but he's nice. He's a nice person.
Yeah.
Good guy, bearded man with dog.
And he has a dog, which is nice.
Really?
Yeah, you hear him when you open the portrait. He's like
No,
barking.
I was talking to the stairs. Sorry, but yeah, I like the the dog barks every time you speak to him.
Yeah,
It's like,
and
oh,
for some reason, in the Hungarian version, for some reason, they translated it, and it's a different dog bark, which is funny to me. But in most versions, it's the same.
That's funny. Yeah, our just copied the files.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't really make sense to dub a dog, but...
The pulso!
So first we do the pulso, should have been flipendo, and then we accio the lectern to get the owls to fly down and deliver a newspaper. Oh, I wonder which portraits told us to get a newspaper.
Yeah.
And also,
yeah, we totally didn't
we're gonna be interrupted by
What's that about actually with Myrtle? I don't even have any idea why she's there.
Talk to the...
Morte trágica de funcionário do Ministério da
I got
Magia.
some points and I
Broderick
leveled
Bott
up
faleceu na
accidentally.
sequência de ataque por uma planta armadilha do diabo deixada ao lado da sua cama em São Mungo.
Oh yeah, you get the discovery points from the lectern thing.
Angelina
in
was
every
just
level.
shouting. Did we leave her be? Yeah, exactly.
Every level Myrtle comes down.
So this is the only quest we're going to finish. It's Hannah Abbott, and she wants to find a way to get to our secret hiding place without being detected. We have to find a portrait shortcut, basically. But first, we're gonna talk to this lovely lady.
E que lhe interessa isso, rapaz?
Basically,
Por isso não pode passar.
yeah, it's the hardest one to figure out, definitely.
A não ser que
Because
saiba a
it's
senha.
Não
very
Bem pareceu.
awkward.
Mesmo assim, pode tentar perguntar a alguns alunos de Slytherin. Certeza
And we'll
que dizem
see
a senha.
how we do it. How the portrait's obtained. But it's quite weird, like that one for me playing casually was the one that took me the longest to figure
Olá,
out.
Hannah. O que
Oh,
estás a
same
fazer?
here.
Eu tenho que pensar.
I asked half the castle that I thought might be Slytherin, if they know it, but
Bem, nós podemos ajudar-te numa disciplina. Hoje temos a nossa primeira reunião de defesa contra as artes das trevas.
Yeah, exactly. I did the same.
Mas Umbridge proibiu os clubes. Ela vê-nos aí para lá.
It's interesting, there's like very different difficulties for the portraits. Like this one is, you have to get it for Hannah, it's just part of the main quest, basically. And others are actually really hard to figure out.
Nós...
Yeah.
Contamos depois. Anda, R!
Okay.
Bem, agora temos de
So
encontrar
now
uma
we'll
passagem
get.
secreta para o sétimo
We'll
andar.
need to
O Harry
find
não
a
vem.
Tem de haver
passage
uma
to the
alguns na grande
7th floor.
escadaria. Vamos procurar.
Ron says there might be one in the ground staircase, and we find one, which is this person.
Canalha indecente.
What a surprise.
Canalha
Funny how that
indecente.
worked out.
And before we talk to Hannah about it, we're actually going to use the portrait to get to probably the really stairs. One of the quests that people have most likely done first, because it's immediately right here. That's Ginny. So we want to talk to Ginny to start her quest, because that unlocks the ability for us to use the invisibility cloak.
acha que são frascos de expressão do amor.
O que é que o Fred e o George fazem com as expressões
So
do
what do
amor?
we need that
Não
one
são
for?
pessoas do amor, seu troll. São
Maybe
venenos
there's a
para as
portrait
pastilhas
that
e Zibalda.
requires it.
Temos de
Maybe.
recuperar as
We'll
garrafas.
see.
O Fred e o George
That
serão
seems
expulsos.
interesting.
Estão no armazém da Umbridge.
But this is
Harry, podes usar o teu
a
manto de
quest that we
invisibilidade para
start,
recuperar?
but never
Sim, claro.
finish.
Vou buscar lá ao dormitório dos rapazes.
Ei, tu lá
Poor
embaixo.
Ginny never gets the whatever she wants, some potion, I think.
Yeah, because Fred and George have potions confiscated by Umbridge, and she wants to save
Oh,
their
yeah.
butts.
Imagine doing that.
Yep.
We're here to open
Adoro esta
portraits, not
coisa.
to help people.
Agora, lembra-te que temos de ficar calados. Nada de conversinhas, Ron.
Eu? Tu é que não aguentas mais de 20 segundos sem
Also,
dar um
the
sermão a
cloak
alguém.
control's horrible.
Não devíamos tentar lançar
I'm
feitiço
gonna
enquanto estamos aqui
take that
debaixo.
ahead
Não
of
há espaço
Henrik,
suficiente.
because it
Alguém
really
pode
it's
ver-nos.
awful. It's like one big blob that you have to somehow get through the castle.
It's not great.
No. And if you run into any student, they also walk slower because they have a voice now.
Okay, good stairs. What a francamente you two. Stairs on move, stairs on move. Thank you. No! Bastards! They wanted to, you see that? They wanted to troll
did.
me.
You were too fast for them.
That's an
Speed
itch.
running.
But yeah, we get the invisibility cloak because we're going all the way back down here. Fortunately, it's just going down the staircase. And we want to... Oh,
Vamos chegar tarde.
I forgot
Anda alguém nos
I have to
corredores.
skip this one. We now overhear some Slytherins
Claro, significa que não está ninguém a ouvir quando entramos.
talking to the portrait, and that's how we learn the password.
Vistas, mas não ouvi.
It's a very creative one. I really like this one, design-wise.
Slytherins dominam? Agora já não. Eu sei a senha preciosa deles.
So now what we do is we're going to save the game. We need to manually save because otherwise it doesn't save. And we reload the game. So we can continue the run. We'll spawn back at the room of requirement. And that's actually very useful because if you remember, there's the guy in that portrait in the 7th floor that's like, oh, find the other me. And that's the first portrait you have to talk to in the quest to unlock the guy that goes to the boathouse.
Yep.
So because we're already here, it saves us time from going all the way up, removing the invisibility cloak, and doing all of this. This way we just spawn up here, and it's slightly faster.
It's one of those 5-head strats people found to save some movement, some walking.
Talk to
Also
them.
used in any percent, of course, and in 100%. Basically any category has this.
Yeah. Putting on the invisibility cloak and taking it back
Canalha
off
indecente.
takes a long time. So now we go back down. We can actually finish, talk to Hannah again to finish her quest, because otherwise it doesn't mark that portrait as unlocked for some reason. Now we go back to this one and we unlock the portrait.
Slytherins dominam.
O quê?
Ah, afinal não dominam assim tanto, pois não?
Harry's like, ha, get burned.
Slytherins dominam. Não me parece.
Yeah.
Se eu não fosse obrigada a abrir, deixava-te cá
Now we
fora.
go
Potter.
through the portrait and we get put in the dungeons. Because we want to, first of all, we want to avoid Snape. Okay, thank you. But second of all, we want to go up to the viaduct and start a new quest to get another portrait, which we'll immediately get.
Yeah, I think by now we've seen them all, I think. We haven't finished them all, but at least we've seen them all.
I believe so, yeah.
Nem uma só pessoa passou por aqui.
12 total.
Nem uma só pessoa conhece a senha.
Bem, se ninguém sabe a senha, então ninguém pode passar por aqui. Então não está realmente a fazer o seu trabalho. Mas se me quiser dizer a senha...
Sim, pois, devo dizer que isso faz mais sentido que a maior parte que ouvem desde há muito tempo.
I suppose it is a portrait password, so it makes sense.
Yeah, it teaches you that portraits with the gold arch are passages, probably.
Eles deviam ter dado ouvidos ao Salazar Slytherin e banido os Santos de Lama.
Now we need to point our wand at them.
Achas que ele está louco porque passa tanto tempo perto dos sangue de lama?
So they go away.
One of the quickest portraits once again. This one really doesn't have much you have to do.
It's really quick.
Volo futuros unos.
Volo o quê?
Quero ficar sozinho.
Now we go to Moaning Metal's bathroom, which is just up here and down the hallway that we're going to go through. Because if you remember, we still have to find someone who was at Hogwarts 50 years ago. And wouldn't you know it, we know someone who was at Hogwarts, well, 53 years ago. Why
That's
are
very
we going through like this? Okay, thank you, Myrtle. Now we want to go to the library. I'm checking out my route, which is not my route. I copied it from from V8.
Yeah, Harry really is lucky that Myrtle knows the password. It's kind of his only chance.
Yeah.
I don't think anybody else would have been able to 50 years ago.
That's very lucky, yeah. So we go through here to get to the library because we have to talk to two portraits here who are very close together for the guy to the boathouse. One of them is this one. The other one is quite well hidden. It's this shepherdess down here. Just quite awkward.
The only portrait you can talk to that's not a shortcut in the entire game.
Yep, and I was almost going the wrong way. Now we go back to the library because avoid Flitwick. Because we have to finish this one. We finally got the Daily Prophet.
O Zacarias Smith.
Sim,
no,
agora que ele já sabe do Edith.
I don't care to talk
Morte
to
trágica de funcionário do Ministério da Magia.
We got the headline for the Daily Prophet, so it tells us that the password, it says the password is As más notícias viajam depressa, so bad news travel fast. And then what Harry tells him when he goes through the portrait is no news is good news. So Harry just blatantly makes up a password on the spot because he forgot. And somehow the portrait accepts it.
Com licença, eu encontrei.
Yeah, that is interesting. I don't know what happened there in the translation.
Se nos queres ver, então basta entrares. E lembra-te da senha. Duas cabeças pensam melhor do que uma.
Someone must have just maybe didn't realize it's part of the portrait voice line or something.
Yeah, I don't know. So we got that one, and we're going back to the grand staircase. Because we are going to be wrapping up the last few portraits. The run is nearly at an end.
So what is your PB in this again?
49.35.
That might actually still be beatable. We'll see.
Well, not if Harold gets stuck there.
That's true. It will be an exciting start to Podathon, so I'm fingers crossed on my end.
Ora, essa. Sabe uma coisa? Acho que é mesmo. Sim, como posso
This
ter
guy really
esquecido.
likes to talk though, unfortunately.
Yeah, that voice line's quite long. Even in Portuguese. Look at this.
But he says sim twice, so I approve.
Sim. Alright. Now we have 2 portraits to finish. Only 2. And both of them are on the ground staircase, but one of them requires that we go through to the first floor in order to get. So we want to talk to the guy in the viaduct, who apparently supposedly knows about the passwords. And he connects to the first floor, so we just talk to him through here.
And of course he doesn't know.
He doesn't know, and it tells us go talk to the guy in the first floor of the ground staircase.
The guy who knows everything anyways.
Who apparently knows everything.
Yep.
So, what do we do? We talk to him. And now we finish off the last 2, so the run is nearly at an end, Taz. Are you serious?
You have about a minute left. I don't know how long they talk, unfortunately.
No. We won.
Já falei com ele. Diz que vai organizar alguma comida.
Yes!
It is?
It's gonna be a PB. So, this is the second to last one. And after we talk to the last portrait, when the pop-up shows up that says challenge cup unlocked or whatever it says in Portuguese, that's when the run ends. So the run ends in 3, 2, 1. There we go. Run's over.
Jeez. Well played. Even with fixing the audio, so that's impressive.
Yeah, the game didn't crash, fortunately.